Hello, it's Friday the 22nd. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. So the MPC voted for no hike for the first time since December 2021. Sentiment suggests this was due to recent weak PMI data, the stalling housing market, and the decision was of course helped by the drop in inflation earlier this week. At the press conference, Andrew Bailey explained that they do still want to combat inflation, but they are very aware of the risks that continued rate hikes present to the economy. So that's all well and good, and anyone with a flexible rate or a tracker mortgage certainly breathed a sigh of relief yesterday. But where do we go from here? Some already are calling this as the peak for rates. Others expect another rate to follow on, which is what we saw from the Fed, don't forget. The reality is that data-driven decisions will genuinely kick in from here. If inflation does continue to pull back, then perhaps rates are already restrictive enough to get the job done. But there is, of course, another side to that coin, which is the question about growth. The UK is forecast to have one of the lowest growth rates of the G7 next year, and as such the MPC is widely expected to lead the way with the first rate cuts, but that may well be driven more by combating economic weakness than having finished the job on inflation. Data-driven decisions indeed. Over in the US, Powell wanted to reiterate his hawkish views despite the Fed vote to pause rate hikes again. He explained that the Fed cannot confirm that the cycle has ended and they do not yet see an opportunity to cut rates for a significant period yet to come. This not only realigned market expectations on the timing of a rate cut, but also that the pace of any rate cuts will now be slow and steady when they do finally start. In the market, the dollar headed higher as sterling reacted badly to the MPC vote to pause. We dropped to 122.35 against the dollar as the dollar index peaked around 105.75 yesterday. We kick off today from around 122.75 against the dollar. We're about 115.20 against the euro, and euro dollar is around 106.55 on the open this morning. That's it from me. Have a great weekend. Be back on Monday. All the best.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.